We're going to forget that I told you different. I can ride a horse backwards. I can rope 5 head of cattle from 50 paces, blindfolded. And I can do a world-famous roping trick. Now pretend you got a ooh and ah. Here we go. My world-famous roping trick. Now, I take my rope, and I look way out into the audience, and I go. Let me stretch. There we go. Now, like I said, I take my rope, I look out into the audience, and I go, 1, 2, 3. Stupid rope. Oh, I'm a terrible cowgirl. You know what I said about riding a horse backwards? I lied. I can't ride a horse forwards. I fall off every time. But see, being a cowgirl is the only thing I've ever wanted. It's the greatest job in the world. I mean, sure, all those cowboys and cowgirls in the Old West worked real hard every day, riding the plains and roping cattle. But at the end of the day, they got to sit around the fire, telling jokes and spinning yarns. Now, yarns is a cowboy speak for stories, just like howdy means hello. Spinning yarns mean telling tales. But they weren't just any tales. They didn't talk about dwarves and witches and wizards and talking frogs. No, they told stories about lumberjacks and railroad workers and cowboys. Real life heroes that'll knock your socks off. And let me tell you something else. The bigger the story, the better. Like the one I heard about Pecos Bill. Pecos Bill was the greatest cowboy that ever lived. He was born in the great state of Texas, and he loved Texas more than anything. He was raised by coyotes, and he was tough as nails, right from a baby. You ask any coyote in Texas who's the greatest cowboy that ever lived, and he will throw back his head and say, "Ah-woo!" That's coyote speak for Pecos Bill, and that's me. Let me hear y'all say it. 1, 2, 3. "Ah-woo!" Let me hear it louder. 1, 2, 3. "Ah-woo!" Oh, I love hearing my name. Well, I was born right here in the great state of Texas, and I love Texas more than anything. And I was tough as nails right from a baby. I didn't play with teddy bears. I played with grizzly bears. And I didn't chew on teeth and rings. I chewed on horseshoes. Oh, I was tough as nails, and I loved Texas. But one day, my family decided that they was going to up and leave. Texas, they said, was getting too crowded. We had neighbors moving in not 50 miles down the road. Way too close. So, one day, they loaded all 25 of us kids up into the wagon, and off we headed for some strange, far-off place called California. Well, we didn't get too far down the road when I got to thinking, now what in the world is Texas gonna do without me? So, I hopped off that wagon, and I waved goodbye to my family. Because Texas is the greatest state on the face of the earth, and that's good enough for me. So there I was, right smack dab in the middle of Texas, all by my lonesome, when a mangy-looking coyote came up to me and started sniffing. Well, I was a mite bit scared, being a baby and all, but I stuck out my hand and I said, "Goo goo gaga," because that was all I knew how to say at the time. Well, lucky for me, goo goo gaga was coyote for nice to meet you. And that coyote and I became instant friends. He took me home to his family to live. I learned how to become a mighty fine coyote. I spent my days roaming the prairies, and I learned how to look for lizards in the bushes. And at night, I would sit on the hills and howl at the moon. You ready to howl with me? 1, 2, 3. Well, being a coyote is just about the best life there is. But all good things must come to an end. And one day, I was out in the prairies, roaming the bushes, looking for lizards, when a strange-looking creature with 2 legs came up to me and started talking. "Now, what in the great state of Texas are you?" "I'm a coyote," I said. "What are you?" "I'm a cowboy, and you ain't no coyote." "I am too, coyote. I got fleas, don't I?" "If you're a coyote, where's your tail?" Well, I looked around me for the first time in my life, and I realized I did not have a tail. I guess I wasn't a coyote after all. Well, if I'm not a coyote, I reckon I'll be a cowboy. "You can't be no cowboy. Where's your horse? Where's your lasso? Anyway, the Rough Riding Gang won't let you be no cowboy." "The Rough Riding Gang? Who are they?" "Only the roughest, toughest bunch of cowboys in Texas. Why, they can kick fire out of rocks and bite nails in half just for fun. And they sure as shooting ain't gonna let no coyote be a cowboy." "Well, we'll see about that," I said. "I'm gonna be a cowboy, and no Rough Riding Gang is gonna stop me." So off I went, in search of the Rough Riding Gang. I walked for mile after mile across the great state of Texas, with the sun beating down and the ground hot as coals. I walked and I walked. Did you hear that? That sounded like the hissing of a rattlesnake. Can I hear the hiss? Okay, I need somebody to be my rattlesnake. You're gonna be my rattlesnake, yeah? Come on up here. All right, I want you to stand right here. Now this is your snake. Now I want you to hold it, and I want you to give it the meanest face you can, and I want you to hiss and rattle at all the people in the audience. Yeah! Ooh, that's real good. All right, now I want you to hiss right at me. Woo! Right there, in the middle of my path, was the biggest rattlesnake I had ever seen. It must have been 50 feet long, and it was mean as a hornet. It hissed and rattled. Whoa. It was looking to fight. "Well now, look here, you scaly-hided fool. I'm on my way to join the Rough Riding Gang, and I do not have time to fight no rattlesnake, so just get out my way." But the rattlesnake just hissed louder. Woo! He really did want to fight. Well now, wait just a minute. I think I could use you. Yeah! Every cowboy worth his weight in beans knows that he's got to have a lasso, don't he? And you're just about the right size. How's about coming along with me to join the Rough Riding Gang and be my lasso? Will you do it? And the snake nodded yes. Let me hear you go, yes. Yeah! So off we went, me and my rattlesnake lasso, in search of the Rough Riding Gang. We walked for mile after mile across the great state of Texas. Just follow me, Snake. With the sun beating down and the ground hot as coals. We walked and walked and walked. Did you hear that? It sounded like the roar of a mountain lion. Let me hear that roar. Roar! Okay, I need somebody to be my mountain lion. You're my mountain lion. Come on up here. Now I want you to stand right here. And I need you to practice for me. I need you to roar as loud as you can. Whoa! Good. I want you to stand right here. I want you to face them. And I want you to try to scare them with your big roar. Whoa! Yeah! All right, good. Now I'm going to put this on your head. Because this is your little mountain lion costume. You're going to be pretty scary. Are you ready for this? There you go. Okay, now show me your claws. Oops. Show me your claws and your teeth. And let me hear your roar. Woo! Well, right there in front of me and my snake lasso was the biggest mountain lion we had ever seen. And he was mean. He was ready to fight. He roared at us. yellow-tailed flea bag. I'm on my way to join the rough riding gang with my snake lasso, and I do not have time to fight no mountain lion, so just get out the way. But that mountain lion just roared louder. Woo! And taking a long roar. Rah! Woo! He really did want to fight. Well, wait just a minute. I think I could use you. Yeah, everybody knows any cowboy worth his weight in potatoes has to have a horse to ride, don't he? And since there ain't no horses around here, I reckon you'll do just fine. How's about coming with me and my snake lasso to join the rough riding gang? Will you do it? Yes, and he nodded yes, and so off we went, the three of us. My rattlesnake lasso, my mountain lion horse. We rode through the deserts of Texas, over hills and valleys, with the sun beating down on the ground, hot as coals. We walked for miles and miles. Texas is a mighty big state. Well, finally, we walked over a hill, and we saw them, the rough riding gang. Well, howdy, fellas.
Howdy.
Now, which one of you is the leader of the rough riding gang? But here's the funny thing. Funny thing was, not one of them raised their hand. They all looked at me and my lasso and my horse and turned ghost pale and started shivering in their boots. Can I see you shiver in your boots? Ooh. Well, what's the matter, fellas? Ain't you never seen a rattlesnake lasso, a mountain lion horse, and a coyote cowboy before? Well, since none of you is the leader of the rough riding gang, I reckon I'll be the leader of the rough riding gang. And that is how I became the greatest cowboy that ever lived. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.